Hello, good morning, good afternoon as per your time zone audience. We are glad to have you all today this webinar on dispensing right at first instance and drive compliance with weighing and dispensing management. So myself, Divyesh, and I am a QMS and MES consultant in Sargent Systems. We have been joined by Shivam, who is our functional lead for smart manufacturing solutions. So today he is going to share an insight about how you can leverage compliance with smart dispensing. So hi Shivam, over to you. Thank you.
Thanks, Divyesh. Um, Hi, everyone. So I trust my screen is visible and I'm audible. To have a smooth experience, it's our humble request to use chat box in case of any query without being unmute. So to start with, basic purpose of this webinar is to exhibit and indicate the barriers and obstacles in the pharmaceutical industry, specifically in material dispensing process. And we'll also see how digital platforms can help to control and reduce those obstacles to provide products as accurate as possible. So there are a few barriers in pharmaceuticals in order to adopt a new platform or process. So one of the biggest issue or barrier is dependence on legacy systems. Now, most of the large scale industries or even small scale industries have been using their own procedures for years and they are very comfortable with it. Going through such a big change can be very difficult if we are changing our procedures from scratch. We might face team resistance in order to adopt a new system. The staff has always been compatible with the older system, and to change our system suddenly would might make them upset a bit. Now, the other issue or barrier that we face is functional changes. Now we all know that conventional methods are being used for so many years, and they are always been productive as well. But going digital might mean that the new platform will not be compatible with the current ongoing process, and it would be a bit difficult to map our current system into the new adopted process. And obviously, the continuous training will also be required to the staff. The other issue that we might face is the technology. However, technology can be counted as benefit, but in this aspect, what software and hardware you are using is a very essential aspect. The role of vendor becomes very significant on the basis of the software and hardware that you are using. Most of the kind of technologies are being used by so many vendors, and different kind of technologies might mean that there are different kind of hierarchies. So finding customized solution for the software and hardware that we are using is becoming very important if you want every single need to be fulfilled. Now, last but not the least, cost. Um, Cost can also be a very challenging and essential aspect, as finding a digital solution is not just enough. It might come with some new equipments in need as well. So it all comes down to find a solution which fits in as per the requirements, technology, and also comes with as expenses as possible. But why do we really need to change our well ongoing procedures? What are the advantages of it? And is there really any need to change our current system? Is it really going to provide a good dispensing practice at all? Let's face it out. Now, there are not just barriers, but there are several business problems that we face if we are using a conventional dispensing method. First of all, how do you know if it's a good dispensing process? A good dispensing process ensures that the right medicines at desired quantity are delivered to the right patient with right dose, with strength, with frequency, and importantly, with clear instructions as well. So we are going to see how business problems are being faced in dispensing. Now, there are several problems, but as we are talking about our conventional method problems, the first one comes as paper-based dispensing. Now, paper-based dispensing will lead you to typo error, which is a very common error. The misplaced copy can also happen. Sometimes you might not find your needed copy. Also, paper-based dispensing might mean that wrong material is being scanned and someone must miss to read and verify all the processes. So manual verification makes it very um, inaccurate as well. Now, if you are using paper, then it might mean that storing and retrieving all the hard copies is also going to be a challenging exercise. And if we are using manual barcode system, that it might mean that we are often reading wrong weights and dispensing wrong weights as well. So paper-based dispensing is one of the issues. The other one is audit readiness. Now, when audit comes, we all know that we all want to be ready and we always want our hard copies to be verified. But if you are using paper-based dispensing system, it might mean that you will not be able to always be ready with your hard copies. You'll not be able to, first of all, show your historical data on immediate basis, which is the priority. And also, if the external audit comes, there will be so much burden on your face. Now, the other issue is data integrity. There are several kind of mistakes that can happen in data integrity because there are being handled by humans, and obviously manual error are very common kind of errors. User can write wrong values by seeing on the balance, and some equipment cleaning and calibration processes will not always be there. The other issue might come in as arithmetic calculation mistake. User will make conversation manually or using computer or calculator, which can always be a mistake, and sometimes they might put on the wrong value at wrong place, and chances to miss out a dispense bag to any area in production is always going to be high. And if you don't have any BOM management in ERP, then you would possibly do calculation on potency and manually, and it will result in
I'm sorry, Shivam, you are not audible.
sorry for the inconvenience. um, I'll continue from the fifth point. There are always chances to mess up manual verification. So possibly wrong material can be picked by warehouse team in case user will wrongly read the hard copy slip of BOM. Now the other issue is that segregation between hazardous and non-hazardous materials identifying. Identifying hazardous materials is not possible if you are using paper-based dispensing. I'm not saying that it's not any way possible, but if you are using paper-based dispensing, then obviously, as we all know, it becomes very difficult to identify hazardous or non-hazardous material because a human has to verify so many things in the paper dispensing system. And there are several problems like equipment calibration, weighing balance calibration, and its cleaning, and so many activities are there that we always don't have some extra time to finish up things. Now there is an observation that shows how many number of Form 483 were issued from financial year 2016 to financial year 2020. Now this is an observation by the Food and Drugs Authority of America, which shows that there are several numbers of Form number 483 is issued in last 5 years. The basic reason behind those is absence of written procedures, or even the SOPs are being not followed. Equipment calibration and inspection and the quality of product is going to be decreased if some quality measurements are not being followed. Fine. So we know what are the barriers and what are the business problems that we are facing right now. So what are the options for mitigation? So basically, to get rid of all the headache, we can always have some options in mitigations as well. The first one, as it comes out, is legacy mitigation. We can always mitigate our heritage process, and we can always possibly link our older system to new platform. User using our current system and see if we can possibly linkage between them and do data migration is always an option. And we can also build a central library to maintain single source of data. And consulting manufacturing expert and gaining advice is also possible digitalization. The second one comes out is functional challenge mitigation. Now, as we all know, artificial intelligence and machine learning is um, doing a lot of good job in this industry. And digitally, if you are going for a solution, then the data platform or integration with Internet of Things is always going to be a massive impact. So we now know what are the barriers, what are the business problems, and we also know the options. But as I said, is there really need of digitally dispensing system? What are really the benefits of digital dispensing system? Here we go. The biggest impact on the digital, the biggest impact of digital dispensing is reducing the paperwork. Now, going digital does not only reduce but almost eliminates the paperwork and increases paper savings. Digital platform gives you strong interfaces so data can be pushed and pulled from different systems as well. And the most important thing is that when audit arrives, we will always be ready with our historical data on immediate basis. You will always not need to look for storage or hard copies. This could be managed over cloud or premises servers as well, and also an infinite time lapse. The second and very massive benefit of digitalized system is that it ensures the compliance as well. Now, it is a very essential aspect to cover. Now, digitalization provides the facility to interlock all the process step by step. It could be like parallel or one after one. So chances of user mistake can always be reduced. Now, similar example is that if equipment is not calibrated or is not cleaned, or any of the data of the previous system is not verified, then system will notify the user team, and it will not allow the system to go further for the process. Now, another example of this one is that if warehouse picking and verification process is not done, then dispensing will not be able to start. And the same goes with dispensing as well. If the remaining quantity is more than the asking quantity, then next stage at production will not be able to start. Digitalization provides the facility to easily store, archive, and also retrieve all the raw data and documents as well. Digitalization also comes with a beneficial feature called audit trails. All the tasks performed by whom with real date and time stamp, as we said, always audit ready. Now, the third benefit is that handshake with weighing scale. As we all know, human error in the dispensing system almost every time occurs while retrieving data from the weighing scale. So you can build essential interface with weighing scale and you'll get real-time data capturing and accuracy into the data enhancement. So complete human manual intervention can be removed. And the biggest error in dispensing system can be reduced by going digital. It also comes with the controlled approval cycle as well. So digitalization ensures all appropriate documents are prepared, reviewed, and approved by authorized personnel. So it means that unauthorized personnel will not have the access of system, and also one of the authorized personnel will have always an eye on what's going on in the system. And also through this platform can ensure and give closed loop processes like warehouse to dispensing to production house. It can be customized as well. So in case if the flow is going to be changed, user can always customize the flow and always decide what's the next process. It can run on a proper sequence and chances of miscommunication will be discarded at all. One of the biggest other benefit is the 360 visibility on dispensing. With digitalization, user can generate any kind of report and dashboard to track them and monitor. Top to bottom level process and dispensing can be monitored, and also it can help to have your trends, and it can always help you to analysis to make predictive planning and schedule for future. This is what we can call smart manufacturing, where management can have glance and visualization of production movement. As we say, data integrity is also a significant aspect to look into. Now, going digitally also makes sure that more interface and integration will remove the human intention. So this could enhance the data authenticity as well. Now, when you perform process into digitally, it will capture all movement from top to bottom level dispensing. And this also maintains 5 Ws: who, where, why, what, and when. So this 5W is very essential to maintain and track in subject to data integrity. So we now know what are the barriers and problems. We can also have some options for mitigations. We also know the benefits of going digital. But going digital, by going digitally, can we really optimize the system as well? There are several aspects where we can optimize our dispensing system. When we say dispensing, the most impactful equipment that we use is weighing balance. Now, with the digital dispensing system, we can manage health of the weighing balance, and we can manage the maintenance of the balance as well. We can perform the calibration, which is obviously going to be daily. It can be managed on the system digitally as well, and it gets surety that balance is up to the mark before the operations being started. One of the biggest issue is that it's also 21 CFR Part 11 compliant. So compliance will never be an issue. Platform will have digital signature, closed loop cycle, password policies, data backup and audit trail, and so many features. The seamless interface of the system can always build the interface with other ERP solutions as well. So it does not only mean that you are using dispensing system. It can be linked with other system as well. You can always fetch some bill of materials as well. You can always fetch it with ERP solutions as well. And all the BOMs and ERP solutions are being maintained in the system. Workflow based approval is also a big optimizing factor in dispensing. So we can build each manual process starting from warehouse to production to dispensing house to store department, and the clear and proper workflow will maintain there, and there is no chance of miscommunication as well. Controlling digital system is also one of the biggest optimizing factor. Through these we can also validate and control all the data, and we can always have an eye on the whole process, what is going on, and see real-time validation into weighing system. It helps user to dispense right quantity with right materials. So this kind of control you can adopt. Tracking and tracing is also one of the very easy feature, and one of the very optimizing feature of going digital. Imagine when you are going paper-based dispensing, and we cannot even trace what happened just previously. In digital dispensing system, we can track all the material movement through the platform. So you must be thinking how digital to automation path can be traveled. Here is the solution. In terms of digitalization, you should go one by one solution, like first attempting weighing and dispensing system, then going for electrical batch manufacturing records, then for equipment logbooks or electronic logbooks, and then operation historian. This is the waterfall workflow that we prefer if you want to go from digitalization to automation. here is a vital note that sequence do not matter. At the end, you will have complete smart manufacturing solution. A pathway towards automation definitely can be started by digital dispensing, and we can also say that digital dispensing can be the first step towards the automation as well. A brief capsule about us. Sargent is a business technology and software consulting company with a strategy in architect, design, development of proprietary technology stack. It has various customers in more than 50 countries with 400 project installations used by more than 60,000 users globally. The business model revolves around 95% customer retention with a strategy of architecting, design, and development of proprietary technology stack. The technology strategy of having cloud-ready solutions and the quality strategy of ISO guidelines as well.
So thank you, Shivam, for your insightful presentation. And our chat box is, overloaded with questions. I can see more than 14, 15 questions. Uh, so yes, we'll answer all the questions one by one. So Shivam, our first question which we have received is, how can we manage line clearance and dispensing booth cleaning? So if you can show light on this.
You can build platform when B2B, batch to batch, or cleaning can be performed before dispensing.
Okay. So next question we have, is integration with weighing scale is possible? And
Yes, integration
what
with
are the
weighing
prerequisites?
balances. Sorry?
So what are the prerequisites of that as well?
Yeah. So weighing scaling integration is possible. In fact, it's one of the biggest benefits of using digitalized dispensing system. It's possible for every kind of weighing balance, although we prefer that data fetching using hyperterminal because of its convenience. So far, we have integrated with Matlab Toledo, Sartorius, SA, and many more kind of weighing balance. So yeah, weighing scale integration is always possible.
Perfect. So yes, one beautiful question. Like as a vendor, what are the major challenges you came across while implementing weighing and dispensing management system? So it's a great question, Shivam. So share your experience.
Yeah, it's a really good question. As a vendor, it's obviously very big headache to replace the legacy system. One of the biggest issue that we find while implementing WDMS is that ongoing SOPs are must to be followed using new system as well, and mapping the existing SOPs and existing processes into a really new platform, into a really new digital system is both time consuming as well, and it's a really challenging task as well. And also interfacing different brands of weighing balance is also challenging. As we said earlier, every weighing balance and integration is possible, but when different kind of balance come together as a brand, then it becomes a bit difficult.
Yes, you are very true. So, again, we have another question that the company is following paper-based system and they want to adapt an electronic weighing and dispensing system. So, what should be the best approach as per our experience?
See, either approach is best, whether it's agile or waterfall, but we personally prefer companies should go with waterfall approach. Now, you might not know about a waterfall approach, but waterfall approach is like it can be divided into 5 stages, where the first step can be requirements, then designing according to the requirements, then implementing the design project, and then verify, and then maintaining the project. So waterfall approach is preferable from us, but either way, agile approach is also very good.
Yeah. So I agree with you that waterfall gives them more flexibility in terms of having system in place without disrupting their manufacturing process. So yes, you are right. So Shivam, audience, please feel free to ask questions in chat box. Don't hesitate and don't leave a room without a single doubt. Shivam, can you just help with this question that does adapting such digital solutions are really help to increase the efficiency of an employee?
Yes, it's also very much helpful to increase the efficiency of an employee. You might not think that it doesn't have any connection with increasing the efficiency, but going digitally definitely does increase the efficiency of an employee. Um, if user is using the digital system, then it takes almost 50% of the work cut out, and all the manufacturing processes and all the manual verifications that he had to do before is now being done by the system. So almost 50% of his work is already being done by system, and the stress free environment increases the efficiency at least by 15 or 20%. And there are so many processes that a human has, the manual error can happen, and by digital solutions we can not only just cut out those errors as well, but we can always provide some accuracy as well. So accuracy always increases the efficiency as an employee. Definitely, yes, it increases.
Perfect. So yes, we have another question in terms of any interlock available in dispensing both integrity. Yes, Shivam.
Can you explain, please?
Yeah. So the question is any interlock available in dispensing both integrity.
Yes, system can always have interlocking. If the previous stage is not completed, then system will automatically interlock, and it will not allow the next user to operate the next system. It can happen customized as well. You can customize whole path, and then you can have interlock in every single process and at every single stage. So in this system, yeah, interlocking is possible, and it's almost in fact a very much used feature. Yes.
So what if in case of server crash, how to handle dispensing at that time? Is there any regulatory impact?
If we talk about the current scenario, our clients have been following their manual dispensing in very rare cases of server failure. It does not happen very often, but if it does happen, then we'll always have some manual SOPs to follow at that case. But as we always suggest, uh, having an SOP always helps. As all the pharmaceutical products are being managed through the SOPs. I think in this case as well, if you have an SOP, then it's the best guide. So we prefer maintaining SOP for these kind of cases. But by the way,
Yeah.
these kind of issues come very rarely.
Yes, very true. But again, precautions is better than cure. So one can have
Yes,
well-placed SOPs where they can definitely mention that in case of server crash, they can definitely, without stopping their manufacturing process, go on paper and just, execute the existing batch. And once the system gets restored, they can attach those documents. So in that way, they can definitely manage the system. So one beautiful question again in terms of ROI. So yes, Shivam, I'll answer this question that one of our gentlemen is asking about the ROI of having a digital system. So what I experienced is with the feedback of our existing customer, they have eliminated 95% of papers after having the these weighing and dispensing management system and the other digital systems. So yes, ROIs are there like up to 95% of raw material verifications will be there. It will be done by system only. So user intervention again will reduced. Then the human intervention, human error will also be reduced by up to 98% because user will require to enter a very minimum data. Even weight will also being captured from weighing scale to directly into the system. So which is the main the important area where the mistakes happens, that is also being taken care. So again, Sivam, for you, there is one question that how such weighing and dispensing solutions optimizes dispensing activity.
Yeah, this is a really good question. As we have talked earlier, WDMS or weighing dispensing management system will ensure that the data is fetched automatically. So manual error is always restricted and the data is always verified at every single stage, as we talked in interlocking the system. So system oriented activities like equipment calibration and cleaning processes and data reading from different kind of machines. System will ensure that all of the above are very accurate and will ensure that there is no manual error, which will obviously help to gain accuracy. And the validation checks on every stage as well. It's one of the very optimizing activity, which creates system optimized than ever. Verification and interfacing all in all, it reduces the human intervention as well. And WDMS or the dispensing management system will also generate logbook for calibration and dispensing. So it's very optimizing feature. Yes.
Perfect. So yes, audience, feel free to put your questions in chat box if you have any. Perfect. I seems that there is no further questions. So yes, it's good to conclude this webinar here. Thank you, audience, for your precious time to have your presence here. Yes. So digital dispensing means, Sivam, there is one question. So would you like to take this up?
Yeah, definitely. I'll take. So digital dispensing system means that you are paper-based dispensing system. In digital dispensing system, what we do is that weighing balance and
Sorry, Sivam, your voice has gone. Sivam. So yeah, so digital dispensing basically, digitizing your dispensing activity on the shop floor. Basically, it is integrated with your weighing scales through which you can dispense the various material, and accordingly you can dispense the material with the 100% accuracy. So that is what digital dispensing means. I hope we answer your query. So please feel free to share your questions. Perfect. So seems there are no further queries, and we are good to conclude here our this session of webinar. Thank you, audience, for your time. Thank you very much. Have a good rest of the day ahead. Thank you. We are concluding this webinar here.